Hello, Sandernatics! My name is Sanders, and today I'm going to review a candy toy from Bandai. If you were born on the Philippines on late 90s, then you know this iconic action figure I'm going to review. Fresh from Bandai, this is a Shodo action figure Choudenshi Bioman, also known as Super Electron Bioman, the 8th installment of Super Sentai series and the first Super Sentai who had a 2 female on the team. Personally, this is the first Super Sentai I watched on our local television here in the Philippines. I got mine with a brown shipping box with a Bioman print. Nothing special about the box, but this kind of packaging is always the best to protect the item inside. Upon opening, the actual box is pretty neat. It featured the actual toy you will get in a nice blue backdrop. The box measures 5 inches in height, almost 8 inches in length, and 3 inches thickness. The front of the box shows the exact figure you will get in a nice blue spectrum background. On the left side of the box, you will see the red one figure holding his sword. And to the right side of the box, you will see the rest of the Bioman holding different weapons. On the top of the box, you will see all of them. And at the back of the box, you will see all the possible poses and all of the accessories you will get. Upon opening the box, you will get 3 packs of plastic containing all items you will get. The first pack contains 5 Bioman and 5 identical hand manipulator runners. The second pack contains 5 sticker, Bio sword runners, Bio /dagger/blaster runners, and another 5 identical hand manipulators. The last pack contains the Bio bow, 5 holster, and the big Bio bow. Taking out from the plastic, a minor assembly is required to the 5 Bioman. You need to put hand manipulators and put stickers so that each figure will be color accurate. Same goes for their weapons. You might need a plastic nipper to cut them from runners, and nub marks is unavoidable, especially to the color parts. Each Bioman is already painted well, so I decided not to put stickers because all of us know that sticker will peel over time. I might paint them someday if I have all the necessary equipment and time. Here are all the accessories I have before I cut them in their runners. Most of them is already color accurate and some is already painted. But painting them will always be better if you want color accurate items. For those who doesn't know Bioman, the Bioman are the descendants of 5 people showered with bioparticles centuries ago. Red one is Shirogo, also known as Kenny here in the Philippines, a pilot of the first Japanese space shuttle. The bioparticles with him enable him to communicate with animals, and his bio-brain computer allows him to target any opponent with his super electron radar. Green 2 is Shingo Takasugi, also known as Sammy here in the Philippines. He is a race car driver. Shingo can be very tough to enemies yet very kind to children. He is the designated driver of the Bioturbo, and his bio-brain computer allows him to use super electron scope which can see almost everything from afar. Blue 3 is Ryota Nambara, also known as Frankie here in the Philippines, a water sportsman. His bio-brain computer allows him to use his super electron ear, an ability to enhance his sense of hearing. The first yellow 4 is Mika Kozumi, also known as Casey here in the Philippines. She is a photographer. Her bio-brain computer allows her to present photographic projections in her super electron holography. She died in Sagar's hands, sacrificing herself to empty the biokiller's gun ammo, so her allies can fight without being poisoned by the anti-bioparticles. She was replaced by Jun Yabuki, also known as Jun here in the Philippines. She is an Olympic archer. Having the same abilities and arsenal as her predecessor, the new Yellow 4 also comes with a new bio arrow as her weapon. Pink 5 is Hikaru Katsuragi, also known as Kimberly here in the Philippines, a person who plays flute on the carnival. Her bio-brain computer allows her to use her super electron beam light, and she has a special light capabilities as well as the ability to create force fields. All 5 members of Bioman team has 9 sets of hand manipulators. You will have 5 pairs of closed fists, 5 pairs of pistol holding hands, 5 pairs of sword holding hands, 5 pairs of wide open hands, 5 pairs of up here hands, 5 pairs of pointing hands, 5 pairs of karate chopping hands, 5 pairs of stopping sign hands, and 5 pairs of relaxed open hands. You will also have 5 sets of 2 kinds of holster accessory which you can clip on their belts. One with bio sword, and the other one is empty holster. For their main weapon, each of them will also have their own bio swords. Although their bio swords cannot transform just like on the show, this Shodo Bioman gave you 3 versions of it. First is the short slash dagger mode. Second is the gun mode, so they can use bio electron beam. And the third is the sword mode. Aside the regular sword mode, Shodo is generous to give us special sword mode for each Bioman. Red 1 have his spark sword, Green 2 have his hurricane sword, Blue 3 has his electric sword, Yellow 4 have her thunder sword, also known as lightning sword here in the Philippines, Pink 5 have her laser sword, also known as Voltron sword here in the Philippines. For their special weapon, Yellow 4 also have her bio bow. Although this bio bow cannot transform into a bio big bow, Shodo include a bio big bow version of it, so the whole team can replicate the bio big bow attack on the show. Arrow is also included. For articulation, head is on ball joint, shoulder can rotate 360 degrees, arms all the way up, bicep bend and swivel, hands can swivel, ab crunch, waist swivel, legs can go this far and that far, can split, bend at the knee, and both feet are on ball joints. What's great about this set is you will get the complete Bioman team in one purchase. The accessories were also overwhelmingly generous, so you can post them almost everything just like in the show. All Bioman were almost color accurate, and some minor color correction stickers is needed to make it perfect. The paint is also durable, and the details, especially on the chest, were awesome. The articulation was also good, and the durability is okay. This is the best Bioman you can purchase as of this day, since the vintage Bioman has a ridiculous price. The only downside for me is the size. This Shodo is a new scale, which is different to the other standard figures out in the market. Their height is 4 inches, so they will not be in scale with your Hasbro, Bandai, and to the other standard 1 to 12 scale figures. How I also wish that they include civilian heads, and this will be perfect if the size is 1 to 12 scale. Then I can say this will be much more better than Hasbro Lighting Collection due to the plastic material used and to the painting application of each figure. Maybe it's too much to ask, even this has overwhelming accessories, it still has a minor accessories missing such as the red 1 fire sword and green 2 boomerang. Here are the comparison to my other toy collection. Lego minifigure, the Karatomi Pikachu, Jollibee Around the World Philippines, 1-to-1 44 Wing Gundam, Revoltech Woody, 1 to 12 scale Oyaji, and to the Bandai 5-inch action hero Red Ranger. Overall, I will give this toy this face reaction. Bioman is the first Super Sentai I watched in my entire life. This show has a lot of impact in my life, and I really hooked into it even until today. Unfortunately, I don't have a chance to have a Bioman toy when I was a child. My brother has the original green 2 but lost in time. He also have a low molded yellow 4 in which I kept, but it is in a very horrible condition. I always want to have a Bioman, but I cannot afford to purchase because the price is out of my salary's range. Thanks to Bandai Shodo, when this figure is announced, I didn't think twice to save money. And at last, I have a physical representation of Bioman in my collection, thus making my childhood experience complete. Having the figure now, its quality didn't disappoint me. The generous inclusion of accessories makes me feel that it is all worth it. I highly recommend this figure, so if you are a Bioman fan or collector, and if you're planning to purchase this set, then today is the right time for you to buy. Once this figure is out on production, the price will be off the roof again, and you need to spend tons of money just to have it. This is my personal review, my own point of view, and see you next time for more!